Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. Today I have a Louis Vuitton reveal for you guys. I'm pretty excited about it. I was actually not feeling too well this week, so I thought I might not have a video, but I actually have it ready. So, this is something I've been wanting for quite some time, but I just never found one that I actually was willing to put in the money for. And I'll show you guys the bag first. It is this beautiful mini Speedy HL. So it's a vintage piece, as you guys can tell, and these are were somewhat limited, and they were actually really hot on the secondhand market for a while. I think they still are, to be honest, but you are able to find these range all the way from like 400 bucks to maybe even like $1,500 depending on the condition of the bag. Mine was actually a pretty good buy. I was able to score this for $500, and the overall condition is actually okay. Like I've seen so many of these on eBay. I've tried to bid these on eBay. I've looked into consignment and every other kind of possible avenue for this bag, and this one is actually not. It's sort of mid-range condition because it does still have the two side tabs here, but obviously it's lost the pull tab on the zipper, which is fine by me. A lot of them actually, Speedy, like one of the major issue that happens to Speedy is the pull tab on the zipper tend to fall out. But it doesn't really bother in this case because it's such a small bag and the pull, it's still there. So you have no issue open or close the bag by any means. With this one, it has a nice patina on the vachetta leather all around. The corners are really well maintained. The vachetta tabs are all in pretty decent conditions. Inside is completely clean with no stains. And this one is made in France. Not sure the tab will focus. And it is from the year 97. So definitely a vintage piece, I would say. So has it been 20 years? Yeah, it's a vintage piece for sure. It's because it's over 20 years. But the overall condition, I have to say, is really, really good. I will say if you're looking to purchase a vintage bag, especially from Louis Vuitton, the vachetta condition is very, very important because just because the age of the bag really doesn't mean how many more years you will get from the bag, because if the vachetta is really dry and cracking, which I've had in some other cases, means that the handle piece could easily fall off. So you could have other like bags that has these vachetta type handles or straps that's attached to a vachetta piece leather. Make sure you double check these those sections to make sure that it doesn't get too dry and it could fall off. If you follow my channel, you guys know that I've also done quite a few kind of restoring vintage piece videos, which I was able to successfully repolish the hardware, which I've started but I didn't finish. I'll do that later on. Polish the hardware and even do some cleaning on the vachetta, but I don't think I will in this case just because I like the dark patina, but I will maybe try to clean the hardware a little bit at some point. But overall, I was really, really pleased with the condition of this little cutie. So I'll do some mock shots for you guys. I'm wearing a new sweater from H&M. And obviously this bag, if you're not familiar, it is slightly smaller than the current popular Nano Speedy, and obviously this year they've launched a version where you're actually able to detach the straps. Also, if you follow my channel, you guys know I was able to score the Nano Speedy at one point, but I didn't actually end up keeping it because the reason is, first of all, I do find it annoying that the strap were not detachable, and it is a brand new vachetta leather, which I always had hesitation using a brand new vachetta anything, because I know as soon as any water gets on it, it gets really easily stained, whereas something that's already patinaed is actually more well protected. Like, it's actually more prone to you know, be okay if you get a little water drops on it. But you should always try your best to avoid any water stain on these. You can also apply apple guard to your vachetta leathers to protect them. I've personally not used those before. On all of my Louis Vuitton pieces, I kind of just let the patina to happen naturally. This one is around similar year. I purchased this one from the boutique many years ago when my dad bought it for me as a gift. This one is from the year 2005. Yeah, so 2005, and the condition of it is probably somewhat similar to this one. I'll try to recolor, like re-clean the vachetta handles, but it got really dry, which I didn't like. So that's why I don't plan on doing it for the smaller one. I want to also do another, like, just a Speedy video or vintage purchase video in general, because I do have quite a few Speedy in different sizes. So I would like to show that. So same thing, they actually pretty much have the same pull tab here, and you can tell, like, even my Speedy pull tab is kind of falling off a little bit. The size of this, as I mentioned, it's slightly smaller than a nano, just in terms of the length. Even the side is not as wide, so I don't suspect that this will hold the same amount as the Nano Speedy, which I've done quite a few videos of the capacity of it. I'm always impressed by how much the Nano holds, but I was bothered by the fact that the strap wouldn't be able to be detached, and the price point, to me, I think it was a bit overpriced. But now looking at their increased pricing and the version was detachable strap, I think it's even more. So that's why I thought, you know, by buying this vintage piece, it makes a lot of sense, because you really pretty much get very similar look, and you could obviously add your own strap, which I have one here. Is my strap here is the monogram version in the 16mm width. So it's the in the monogram on both sides. It comes with a shoulder strap as well. With a nano bag, I like to carry it at the longest length, just because it is a rounded bag, so I feel like I like it when it's a bit longer. And also another quick tip is when you're attaching to your Speedy, you probably want it to go on the inside of the handle. So instead of on this one, you want to attach the hook to the inside. Same thing on this side. And voila. So it'll look like this as a crossbody. I think it's super cute as a crossbody bag. And you can obviously carry it on the handle with the strap if you like. My hand will go through it too. I just think it's such a little cute piece you can use when you go travel, because then you can use it during the day as just everyday crossbody bag, and then you can even use it more like a cocktail party, cute little purse for your nighttime as well. So okay, I'll show you guys quickly what I can fit in here, because I haven't tried it myself and I'm pretty excited about that. So you can obviously have your phone. This is a 10. You just need to go into slightly as an angle, but it can go in no problem. You can probably fit a larger phone, but I feel like those Max phones, you probably cannot. Like if you have a Pro Max, it might not fit into it. Even at an angle, I think it'll be pretty tight. But the 10 fits in no problem. And a card holder. That's not, oh sorry, this is their key pouch of the clay. Also no problem. You try to organize them like this way so you can actually get things out. Otherwise you might not be able to if they're all stacked on top of each other. Our card holder, obviously no problem. A headphones, that's good. Painkillers. Hand sanitizer. So right there, it's already a lot of your everyday essentials in there, and it's like no problem whatsoever. can still pack a few more things. A little compact mirror. That's good. A little compact comb. And your mask. A lot. You can either even add in another lipstick or two, really. So I have a couple lipsticks right here. Or maybe just one. Let's do with one. Let's not be overly greedy. So that's how it looks like right now. And we can zip it up, no problem. And look how cute this looks. Like super well packed and still like so tiny. I love when the bag can hold more than it looks like. So I think that's really cool. Show you guys again what's in here. Got my lipstick. A little comb, my mask, your painkiller, travel size, sort of a big size, full size hand sanitizer, card holder. See, always impressive. Speedy is like the best bag for holding things. That's why they're designed to travel, right? Because it really can hold tons of things. The phone, no problem. The clay, no problem. Even a wireless headphone. And a compact mirror. And that's all I have in there. But like that's a lot of items in this little tiny bags, and they all go in and go out very easily and smoothly with no issue whatsoever. There's no inside additional pocket for your cards or anything like that. But I think for the size of it, it kind of makes sense for it to be like one single bag as is. So like I said, I think it's going to be a great little bag for your travel, for, you know, like, or just everyday use. Because of the classic monogram, it can really go well with a lot of the outfits that you have. So really happy to finally add this little piece to my collection. I do have my other piece, which I have added recently. You guys saw my monogram pochette accessoire, and this is the mini pochette accessoire. So this one is the vintage one. This one is from a boutique more recently, and I've added this vachetta strap. It's a generic vachetta strap, which is not patina as quickly as I wanted to. You can increase the speed of patina by putting it near the sun, and so it could actually speed up the process if you like, but I like it for it to just happen naturally. This is just a regular kind of generic strap. I wanted to compare the capacity of the Speedy HL here, the mini Speedy, with the pochette accessoire, because I have compared the nano to the regular PA, and I think they hold about the same amount. So I'm curious to see here. I will actually, before I move on, I'll show you guys how it looks like with a metal strap. So I was given this metal strap as part of the purchase for the nano, which I thought it's just a generic strap with no ability to resize the length of it, but I think it actually is pretty cute as well. So this is gonna be, yeah, this makes it a little bit more formal, and you can probably use it more like a nighttime decor piece for your little bag. I think it's pretty cute. Yeah. So definitely with this bag, you have the option to play with the type of strap you want to put on it. Either a chain strap, or you can use it with you know, your vachetta strap. I also have a vachetta strap that I want to put on to see and try. See, it gives it a little bit more of a shine to it, which I think is pretty nice as well. So okay, let's do a quick comparison before my baby fusses and won't let me play with this much longer. Let me see if I can get this out. So the PA, like I said, the regular PA, so this is the vintage version, and if you guys know, the vintage version holds slightly less than the current version because the bottom width is a bit narrower. so it won't actually sit on the table by itself. So I'm just curious to compare the capacity of these two. So let's just put in the things I've just tried in my Nano and see. So the phone, no problem. Card holder. The key clay, no problem. Earphones, I think it might still hold a bit more. The hand sanitizer. It doesn't play like, it's not as easy to organize as the Speedy, I find, because it's more of a narrow shape. Honestly, you guys, it's like about exactly the same. So I'm able to fit everything in and close it, but it's pretty much exact same amount. See? I thought it would be a little bit more, but it's really not. And it's exactly, you can maybe add another lipstick to it or something like that, but this is how it looks like packed, which I think is pretty cute. Oh, my baby is ready for me to go get her, but I think that's all for today. I hope you guys had fun watching it, and I will come to you soon about another video on this. Talk to you soon. Bye.